All right, so we are in week 10 right now, and I promised your second midterm in week 12, so let's go talk about it. So I'm going to release this module, this midterm 2 module, with very similar pages as you've seen, as you saw for the midterm 1. So I'll release this page, midterm 2 info, as well as an extra credit assignment, and the real exam will appear down here during the due date range. Don't pay attention to this date right here, I need to fix it. Here's the actual day that the midterm is going to be coming out, okay? Midterm 2 will be available between this time and this time. Noon on April 2nd and 8 p.m. on April 3rd. That's the Wednesday and Thursday of week 12. So just the same setup as midterm 1, just week 12. Okay. Again, you're going to have an hour and a half to take the test. So the format's mostly the same. And here are all the topics that I will try to take questions from. You can imagine that you'll be asked things about proofs and logic. So like, I can't say it's not cumulative, but I will try to hit things harder that you haven't seen or been tested on yet. All right, so these are the main topics that I'll be making my questions from. And this one now, like last time I couldn't really give you proof questions that weren't multiple choice. That's very hard to do. This time I can totally give you short answer questions about other topics. All right, so the midterm is definitely going to have short answer questions where you'll fill in a blank as well as some multiple choice questions. Okay, so that's going to be the format. It's not the same as the last one. It's not just multiple choice anymore. All right, here's sample questions if you want to look at sample midterm 2 from the last time I taught the class. So you can expect to see similar questions to these. All right, and yeah, the rules are all the same as last time. It's closed book test. You can have your one cheat sheet, and you're going to be recording yourself as you're taking the test, doing all the same stuff. Okay, so do practice if you need to again, just to get ready. I've made it so that sample test in the midterm 1 module, you can repeat it indefinitely, so you can keep on retaking that and re-recording yourself to practice if you would like. Okay, so take advantage of that so that you're ready on the real test day, and you're not wasting time trying to get your setup going. And yeah, I think that was all that I want to say about the midterm itself. So pretty much the exact same setup as last time, similar time range, all that fun stuff. So that's your midterm 2. And with each exam, I like to give an extra credit assignment. So this one is exactly the same as for midterm 1, but with midterm 2 topics. All right, so make a review video if you would like, and post it here so that your peers can see it and love you forever. It's just a good excuse to study, right? Forcing you to do a little bit of studying. So yeah, again, it's worth up to the same amount. No late submissions. It's due on the midnight, 11:59 p.m. on the day the test comes out, or the day before the test comes out. So that's April Fool's Day, April 1st, the Tuesday. Okay, so yeah, that's when it's going to be due, and the requirements are all the same, just for midterm 2 instead. So just you got to make up a bunch of examples of stuff that's going to appear on the exam, and you got to go through them. Talk about how to solve your questions that you're coming up with, and how to apply all the things that you're talking about. Okay, so yeah, I think that's mostly it. If you want half the extra credit, make a 10-minute video. If you want the full 2.5%, make a 20-minute video, please. And remember, like last time, that to achieve extra credit, you have to do something extra. So make sure you're making new stuff and not like reading my slides or something like that. Ask me before you start if you have any questions about whether your idea is good enough or not, whether it's worth extra credit. I'd be happy to guide you in the right direction there. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to say. That's your extra credit assignment, and you got your midterm 2 info. The real midterm will appear in this module with the correct date eventually. All right, so I think that's all that I wanted to tell you. And yeah, so just let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'm here, and I will see you in the next one.